Hello friends, welcome to Neela Studio. In today's video, I'm going to draft the pattern for 36-inch sari blouse. So this is going to be for the deep neck sari blouse, specially used for 3-dotted deep neck blouse and princess dot deep neck blouse. So this is the back part of the sari blouse. In my next video, I will be showing you the front part for 3-dotted sari blouse and also for the princess dot sari blouse. So please follow this formula and use accordingly to your size and keep it ready so that when I show you the princess dot blouse in my next video, you can use the same back and follow it accordingly. Okay. These blouses are ideal for making wedding sari blouses. So now let's see all the measurements. Length of the blouse is 14 inches. Across shoulder is 15 inches. Depth of armhole 6 inches. Round armhole will be 16 inches. Upper chest 36. Waist is going to be 32. Back depth I'm going to keep 10 inches. Full bust is going to be 39. Front depth is 8 inches. Height of bust point will be 10 inches. Cup size is 3.5. Apex to apex 7 inches. Sleeve length 4.5 inches. Around arm will be 13.75, or you can say hem. Cap height will be 3.75. This is only for 36 inches sari blouse. The sleeve length can be increased accordingly. First, we need to draft the length of the blouse you need. So for this blouse, we are going to take 14 inches. So keep the tape like this on the chart paper and mark 14 inches length first. Now, using a pattern master, you can draw the line on the 14-inch point for your waistline. Next, take another half an inch for seam allowance. Below that, mark a point and draw another line. Now, mark the point on top of the 14 inches length point and then draw another line so that will become your across shoulder line. Then take another half an inch above for seam allowance and draw another line. Next, let's mark the across shoulder, actual across shoulder measurement first. So the across shoulder measurement for this is 15 inches. So we will mark 7.5 of this there at the end of across shoulder line. Next, let's mark the neck width for this size. For the neck width, we need to calculate your chest. Upper chest 36 divide by 12. Whatever the measurement you get, you have to mark here. So for this 36 here, I will be getting 3 inches. So I'm going to mark 3 inches point here for neck width. Since we are having 10-inch deep neck at the back for this blouse, we are going to reduce the across shoulder accordingly. We will be reducing 1/4 inch 10 times. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So now we will have 2 inches shoulder width from the neck point. So after this, we have to add seam allowance of another 3 point or half an inch you can add on either side of the shoulder. This pattern I'm making will have seam allowance all around the blouse. Now let's mark the depth of armhole. Depth of armhole should be measured from the below seam allowance line. Now draw a straight line from the across shoulder line down for the depth of armhole line. Next, draw a line horizontally on this end point of the armhole depth. Now let's calculate the end point for the chest. 36 divided by 4, you will get 9. So mark 9 inches end point on this line. I am not adding ease at the back as the depth of this back is 10 inches. Now let us mark the waist end point. The waist is 32 inches, so we need to divide by 4, which we will get 8. Okay, so 8 we have to add another 3/4 inches for the dot at the back waist. So we will have to mark 8.6 at the end of this line here. Now you can take a scale and connect the chest end point to the waist end point below. Also add 1.2 side seam allowance for this back. Then connect the side seam end points. We will now mark the midpoint at the waistline for the dot. So I am marking 4 inches on either side for the midpoint. So in between we will get 6 points, which is going to be the dot width. Now we will draw a straight line at the center for the dot. Now mark 4.5 inches for the dot length and connect at both ends for shaping the dot. Now to shape the armhole, let's mark the midpoint on the armhole depth line, which will be 3 inches. Now using the French curve, connect the midpoint to the armhole curve at the chest line. Draw 1 inch above on this corner so that we will get exactly a nice curve for the armhole. Now using the French curve, connect all the 3 points. Take the measuring tape, keep it on the end of your neck width point and bring it down with the tape for marking the depth for 10 inches. Now draw a line on this 10-inch depth point to shape the back neck curve. To make the back neck width slightly wider, measure the neck width and then increase the neck width below slightly bigger so that you will get wider back neck. Now connect the neck width end point to the neck width point which we have increased below. You will get a slight slanting line like this. So once you're done with this, after stitching the blouse, you will find that the shoulder is going to fit perfectly without falling down. Using the French curve, shape the back neck like this. Your round armhole is 16 inches. So let's measure it and see now. So you are getting exactly 8 inches armhole curve. So let us shape the waistline with using this pattern master to get a very good fit for your waist. Since I've added the seam allowance all around, you can just proceed to cut it out. After stitching the dot at the back, you will have a very good back curve. Let me make the notch on the seam allowance lines. You can write here, this is for 36 inches back. Okay, so you have to write cut 1, and this will be on fold when you're cutting the fabric. So in my next video, I will be using this back pattern to make the princess dot blouse and also for the 3-dotted blouse. Hope this is clear to you, and thank you for watching my video. Please do give thumbs up if you like it, and also you can share it with your friends so that they will learn a much better perfect fitting blouse. Please don't forget to subscribe. You can see that I have 16 lakh viewers, but I have less subscribers. So please do subscribe so that I'll be encouraged to do more videos. Thank you.